Archangel Michael is worried about you because something is going to hurt you. He wants to save you. Open now. My beloved child, stop right where you are, for Archangel Michael has urgently blocked your path to deliver a message that cannot wait another second. You are not seeing this by chance. You are seeing this because Michael has detected a specific, invisible trap that has been laid out for you in the coming days, and he is stepping in to dismantle it before you walk into it. If you scroll away now, you are essentially ignoring the shield that is being offered to you, leaving your spirit exposed to a blow that you do not see coming. The angels are screaming that this is a red alert for your soul. A specific situation involving your trust is about to take a dangerous turn, and only this divine warning can steer you to safety. The reason Michael is so worried is that he sees a person or a situation disguised as a blessing that is actually a drain on your energy. You have been praying for a breakthrough, and the dark forces are trying to trick you with a counterfeit answer to distract you from the real gold that is just behind it. If you skip this video, you risk accepting the fake and missing the fortune. Michael is drawing his sword right now to cut the cords of this deception, but he needs your permission to intervene. You must stay till the end, for the specific details of this wolf in sheep's clothing are about to be revealed, and you will be shocked at how close they are to you. Something huge is waiting for you in the very next moment, a revelation about a specific, gut feeling you ignored yesterday. Archangel Michael wants you to know that that feeling was him trying to whisper the truth to you. Do not disconnect, for we are about to decode that signal. The protection you need is in the next part, and it will change the way you see your current struggle instantly. Hold on, for your rescue has arrived. My guarded soul, freeze right here, for Archangel Michael is flashing a blinding blue light to alert you that the hurt he foresees is coming from a source you trust implicitly. The angels are revealing that a specific conversation you are planning to have in the next 48 hours is actually a trap designed to steal your peace. If you scroll away now, you risk walking into this exchange unarmed, but staying here invites Michael to stand between you and the betrayal. He is worried because he sees your innocent heart being targeted by an energy vampire who wears a friendly face. You must not disconnect, for the strategy to defeat this invisible enemy is being downloaded to you right now, and you need this armor to survive the encounter. This is the decisive moment to activate the shield of truth around your life and family. To physically lock in this protection and permit Michael to fight this battle for you, I ask you to subscribe to the channel and share this video with a friend who has also been feeling inexplicably drained. By doing this, you are creating a circle of fire that burns away any negative intentions directed at you before they can land. Do not hesitate, for this simple act of connection is the signal Michael needs to deploy his legions to your doorstep. It turns your fear into a fortress. Something huge is waiting for you immediately after this, a shocking revelation about a financial block that Michael is about to smash. He wants you to know that the money you have been waiting for hasn't been denied, it has been intercepted by negative energy, and he is here to release it. Stay till the end, because the next part reveals the specific sign, a sudden warm breeze, that confirms the money has been released. Do not disconnect, for the blockage is clearing, and your abundance is rushing in. My chosen warrior, do not look away, for Archangel Michael has stepped directly into your timeline to block a specific, wrong turn you are about to make. The angels are revealing that you are standing at a crossroads where one path leads to the blessing you have prayed for, and the other leads to a cycle of delay that will last for years. If you scroll away now, you risk choosing the path of delay blindly, simply because it looks easier on the surface. Michael is worried because he sees that you are exhausted and tempted to settle for less than you deserve just to find relief. You must not disconnect, for he is using this video to shine his light of clarity on the hidden dangers of the easy path, forcing the truth to surface before you sign your name or give your word. The reason this specific warning is so critical is that Michael has detected a glamour spell, an illusion that makes a bad situation look perfect. God is revealing that the opportunity or person dazzling you right now is hiding a chaotic history that will soon spill over into your life if you proceed. The shock comes from the realization that your hesitation, that knot in your stomach, was not fear. It was your soul trying to pump the brakes. Stay till the end, because the universe is about to reveal that by saying no to this good thing, you are actually making space for a great thing that is less than 72 hours away. The angels are screaming that you must wait, for the real offer is being prepared behind the scenes. Something huge is waiting for you in the transition to the next revelation, a specific, physical sign that Michael is placing in your path to confirm you have made the right choice. He wants you to know that within the next hour, you will see a sudden flash of royal blue, on a screen, a car, or a piece of clothing, which is his personal signature telling you, I am handling this. Do not disconnect, for the next part contains the specific code of protection you need to speak to seal your home from the chaos you just avoided. Hold on, for your victory is secured, and the danger is passing. My protected child, do not move a single muscle, for Archangel Michael is currently standing between you and a specific energy cord that has been draining your life force for months, and to scroll away now is to reconnect the very tube that is siphoning your blessings. The angels are revealing that the fatigue and confusion you have felt lately are not medical, they are spiritual. Michael is worried because he sees that a specific person, someone who smiles to your face but secretly competes with you, has attached a parasitic cord to your aura. If you skip this video, you allow this energy harvesting to continue, but staying here gives Michael the permission to sever it instantly with his blue sword. You must not disconnect, for the moment of liberation is happening right now, and you need to witness the weight falling off your shoulders. This is the critical turning point where we lock the door against this thief forever. To physically hand Archangel Michael the sword to cut this toxic tie and reclaim your stolen energy, I ask you to subscribe to the channel and like this video immediately. By doing this, you are declaring to the spiritual realm, I do not consent to being drained. Do not hesitate, for this simple click acts as a spiritual seal over your energy field. Leave a comment below saying, I reclaim my power, to stamp this decree with your own voice. Sharing this video with a family member is also a powerful way to extend this shield over your entire household, ensuring the vampire cannot find another way in. Something huge is waiting for you in the very next breath, a mind-blowing revelation about a specific dream you had 3 nights ago that you have already forgotten. Archangel Michael wants you to know that he visited you in that dream to give you a map to a hidden treasure, but your memory was wiped by this negative interference. Stay till the end, because now that the cord is cut, the memory is going to flood back. Do not disconnect, for the specific details of that dream contain the winning strategy for your career. Hold on, for your mind is unlocking, and the secret is surfacing. My beloved child, Stop breathing for a moment and listen, for Archangel Michael has just escalated this warning to a physical level. He is urgently pointing his flaming sword at a specific object inside your home that acts as a Trojan horse for negative energy. If you scroll away now, you are essentially leaving the front door of your spirit wide open to an invisible invasion. The angels are revealing that this object, likely a gift, an old letter, or a piece of jewelry given to you by someone from your past, is not just an item, it is a spiritual monitor. Michael is worried because he sees that every time you touch or look at this object, it drains your vibration and sends a signal back to the person who gave it to you, alerting them to your emotional state. You have felt a heaviness in a specific corner of your room, and you dismissed it as dust, but Michael is here to tell you that it is karmic debris radiating from this very item. The reason this revelation is so shocking is that you have kept this object out of loyalty or guilt, unaware that it is the very anchor holding you back from your new life. God is showing that the person who gave this to you did not have pure intentions. They gifted it with a spirit of envy, hoping to keep a tether attached to you even after you moved on. If you disconnect before this message concludes, you risk keeping this cursed link active, allowing their jealousy to continue blocking your financial blessings. You must stay till the end, because Archangel Michael is about to give you the spiritual authority to deactivate this object without even throwing it away. The angels are saying that your awareness is the wire cutter, and simply by acknowledging this truth right now, the link is being severed. Something huge is waiting for you in the immediate aftermath of this severance, a sudden and profound shift in atmosphere within your home. Archangel Michael wants you to know that the moment you identify this item in your mind, a wave of fresh, cool air will circulate through your space, signaling that the spiritual surveillance has been cut. Do not disconnect, for the next revelation involves a specific date that is etched into your timeline, a date coming up in just 3 days. Hold on, for Michael is about to reveal why this specific date is the deadline for your enemy's defeat and the beginning of your absolute victory. The countdown has begun. My beloved child, mark this moment with trembling hands, for we have arrived at the revelation of the specific date, and Archangel Michael is warning that to scroll away now is to show up to your own victory celebration unprepared. The angels are revealing that in exactly 3 days, a divine courtroom is convening in the spiritual realm to settle the score between you and those who have secretly plotted against you. You are not just watching a video, you are receiving a subpoena to witness your own vindication. Michael is worried because he sees that on this specific date, the enemy plans to launch a final smear campaign or a rumor to tarnish your name. If you disconnect before hearing this, you might react with anger when it happens, which is exactly what they want. But if you stay, Michael will hand you the spirit of silence, which is the only weapon that can turn their attack into your promotion. The reason this date is a turning point is that God has scheduled a boomerang effect. The shock comes from the realization that the very trap they have spent months digging for you is the exact hole they will fall into on this day. Archangel Michael is visiting you to tell you that you do not need to defend yourself, you only need to stand still. The universe is showing that their attempt to expose you will actually expose their own obsession with you, revealing their true character to everyone who matters. You are special because your silence will be so loud that it will terrify them. If you skip this part, you risk breaking the mirror Michael is holding up, which is currently reflecting all their negative energy back to the sender. You must hold your ground, for the angels are saying that this event is the grand finale of your season of struggle. Something huge is waiting for you immediately after this date passes, a specific phone call that you never thought you would receive. Archangel Michael wants you to know that once the dust settles from this failed attack, a person from your past, someone you thought had forgotten you, will reach out with a message of regret. Stay till the end, because this call is not just an apology, it is the key to unlocking a door that was slammed in your face years ago. Do not disconnect, for the next part reveals the specific 3 words they will say that confirm the battle is over and your harvest has begun. Hold on, for the phone is about to ring. My beloved child, do not let your attention drift for even a split second, for we are unlocking the specific frequency of the 3 words that will signal the end of your suffering, and Archangel Michael is warning that to scroll away now is to mute the very apology you have waited years to hear. The angels are revealing that when this phone call comes, and it is coming faster than you think, the person on the other end will finally break their silence and say, "You were right." If you skip this video, you risk being unprepared for the sheer weight of this confession. Michael is worried because he knows that hearing this vindication will shock your system. You have been gaslight for so long that the truth might feel overwhelming. You must stay locked in, for this is not just an admission of guilt, it is the surrender flag of the enemy who tried to make you doubt your own sanity. The reason this moment is a code red for your soul is that Michael sees a hidden danger in your reaction. God is revealing that while this person is apologizing, they are also testing your boundaries to see if you are weak enough to let them back in. The shock comes from the realization that this apology is not a ticket for their re-entry, it is the closing argument of a chapter you must end. If you disconnect before this message concludes, you might make the fatal mistake of opening your heart to the same poison that almost destroyed you. You must stay till the end, because the angels are handing you the shield of discernment right now. They are telling you to accept the apology but keep the door bolting shut. Your silence after they speak is the loudest power move you can make. Something huge is waiting for you in the immediate aftermath of this call, a physical manifestation of divine wealth that was previously tied up by this person's negative influence. Archangel Michael wants you to know that the moment you hang up that phone and choose not to engage, a specific, financial knot will untie in the spiritual realm. Do not disconnect, for the next revelation involves a specific, physical mark or sensation on your left palm that will start itching or tingling within 24 hours. Hold on, for this itch is not random. It is the ancient sign that a large sum of money is being routed to your hand. The transfer is authorized, and the funds are moving. My beloved child, look at your hands immediately, for Archangel Michael is pointing his sword directly at your left palm, and to scroll away now is to close your hand into a fist just as the universe is trying to drop a diamond into it. You are here because the itching or tingling sensation mentioned in the last revelation is not a medical symptom, it is a celestial notification. The angels are revealing that your left hand is your receiving station, and Michael is worried because he sees you dismissing this sensation as an annoyance. If you skip this video, you risk rubbing away the energy of this blessing, effectively telling the universe you are not ready to hold the weight of wealth. The shock comes from the realization that this sensation is actually the vibration of gold interacting with your aura. You are special because your energy field has finally matched the frequency of the abundance you asked for 5 years ago. The reason this specific moment is dangerous is that Michael has detected an energy interceptor nearby. God is revealing that as this money moves toward you, a specific person with a jealous eye is unconsciously trying to divert the flow. This person often compliments your struggles but goes silent during your successes. If you disconnect before this message concludes, you leave your receiving hand unprotected, allowing their envy to act as a spiritual jammer that delays the transfer. You must stay till the end, because Archangel Michael is placing a gauntlet of blue fire over your hands right now. He is saying that you do not need to hide your blessings anymore, you just need to wear his protection. By acknowledging this truth, you are locking the coordinates of this wealth to your specific DNA, making it impossible for anyone else to steal it. Something huge is waiting for you in the silence of your home tonight, a specific auditory sign that confirms the money has landed in your timeline. Archangel Michael wants you to know that within the next 12 hours, you will hear a sudden knock or a bang in your house when no one is there. Do not be afraid. This is the gavel of justice coming down in the spiritual court, ruling in your favor. Do not disconnect, for the next part reveals the specific color of the envelope or notification that will bring this news. Hold on, for the verdict is in, and you have won. My anointed child, fix your eyes on the horizon, for Archangel Michael is pulling back the curtain to reveal the specific color that will carry your victory, and to scroll away now is to be colorblind to your own blessing just as it arrives. You are here because the spiritual court ruling mentions in the last part has been processed, and the physical evidence is being delivered in an envelope or a digital notification that is pure white. The angels are warning that this is not ordinary mail. It is the paperwork of destiny. Michael is worried because he sees you sifting through your life so quickly that you are at risk of tossing this white envelope into the trash, mistaking it for junk or a bill. You must not disconnect, for inside this white message lies the specific release form that legally detaches you from the debt and the drama that has plagued your family line for decades. The reason this moment requires laser focus is that Michael has detected a decoy strategy being used by the dark forces. God is revealing that moments before this white envelope arrives, a sudden, minor irritation, like a spilled drink, a flat tire, or a rude comment, will happen to distract you. The shock comes from the realization that this irritation is calculated. It is designed to lower your vibration so that when the blessing arrives, you are too angry to recognize it. If you leave this video now, you fall for the trap, focusing on the spilled milk while the diamond sits unnoticed on the table. You must stay till the end, because Archangel Michael is giving you the spirit of composure. He is commanding you to ignore the small chaos, for it is the surest sign that the big piece is knocking at your door. Something huge is waiting for you in the very next encounter, a chilling revelation about a stranger you will cross paths with in a public place. Archangel Michael wants you to know that he is going to send a human messenger, someone you have never met, to look you in the eyes and say a specific phrase that answers the question you cried about last night. Do not disconnect, for the next part reveals exactly what this stranger looks like so you do not walk past your own miracle. Hold on, for the angels are walking among us, and one is looking for you. My chosen vessel, open your eyes wide and scan your surroundings, for Archangel Michael is freezing time to describe the stranger mentioned in the last prophecy, and to scroll away now is to walk blindfolded past the answer to your prayers. You are here because the human messenger Michael has dispatched is not coming in a suit or a uniform. They will appear in the form of someone invisible to society. Perhaps a homeless person, an elderly woman struggling with bags, or a child who stares at you. The angels are warning that this is the ultimate, divine test of your character. Michael is worried because he sees your mind is so focused on your problems that you are conditioned to ignore these people, but he is screaming that this specific stranger carries the key of wisdom in their mouth. If you skip this video, you risk treating this angel with indifference, failing the test and delaying your blessing for another season. You must not disconnect, for the specific sign that identifies them is a sudden, unnatural warmth radiating from them when you get close, a signal that this body is hosting a high-frequency spirit. The reason this encounter is the pivot point of your destiny is that Michael has hidden your breakthrough inside an act of radical kindness. God is revealing that this stranger will not offer you money, they will ask you for help. They might ask for a coin, a direction, or a moment of your time. The shock comes from the realization that the moment you stop and show them kindness, the karmic lock on your own bank account will shatter. The angels are visiting you to tell you that your financial miracle is not coming from a job, but through your compassion. If you leave this video now, you remain in the cycle of every man for himself, but if you stay, you accept the truth, that by saving this stranger, you are actually saving yourself. You must hold your ground, for Archangel Michael is saying that the specific phrase they will say to you, God bless you, is not a pleasantry, it is a literal activation code that commands the universe to release your inheritance. Something huge is waiting for you in the moments immediately following this act of kindness, a specific restoration of a lost item inside your home. Archangel Michael wants you to know that the moment you pass this test in the streets, you will return home to find an object you thought was lost forever, a ring, a document, or a photo, sitting plainly in sight. This is the universe's way of winking at you, confirming that because you restored someone else's hope, God is restoring your lost years. Do not disconnect, for the next revelation involves a specific sound frequency or a high-pitched tone you will hear in your right ear tonight. Hold on, for this tone is the download of your new instructions, and you must be awake to receive it. My awakened soul, silence every noise in your room and listen closely to the ringing in your ear, for Archangel Michael is warning that to scroll away now is to hang up on the most important, cosmic voicemail you have ever received. You are here because the high-pitched tone mentioned in the last revelation has just started or is about to spike in intensity, and Michael is worried because he sees you reaching for medicine instead of reaching for clarity. The angels are screaming that this is not tinnitus, it is celestial static. You are physically hearing the friction between your old life falling away and your new reality locking into place. If you disconnect before this message concludes, you risk interrupting the download, leaving your spirit with only half the instructions it needs to navigate the storm coming tomorrow. You must not disconnect, for Michael is revealing that this sound acts as a spiritual Geiger counter. It gets louder when you are near a person or place that is dangerous for your soul, and it goes silent when you are safe. The reason this auditory signal is life-changing is that Michael has activated your clairaudience to protect you from a specific liar in your circle. God is revealing that someone you speak to daily is lying to you about their true feelings, and the ringing in your right ear is the universe's way of jamming their frequency so their deception cannot take root in your heart. The shock comes from the realization that every time you talk to this specific person, your ear feels full or popped. That is your guardian angel physically trying to block their words from entering your spirit. If you skip this video, you will continue to trust the wrong voice, but if you stay, Michael will teach you how to use this sound as a truth detector. He is saying that the next time you hear that ring, you must stop speaking immediately and observe, for the truth is about to slip out of the liar's mouth by accident. Something huge is waiting for you in the peripheral vision of your life, a specific shadow or white flash you will see out of the corner of your eye within the next 24 hours. Archangel Michael wants you to know that when you turn your head and see nothing there, do not be afraid, that was him standing guard. He is revealing that he has increased his security detail around you because the breakthrough mentioned in previous parts has attracted spiritual attention. Do not disconnect, for the next part reveals the specific number that will appear on your phone battery or a clock immediately after you see this flash. Hold on, for you are not seeing things, you are seeing the veil lift. My beloved child, do not blink and do not let your screen go dark, for we have reached the 0 hour of this angelic transmission, and Archangel Michael is warning that to scroll away now is to reset the countdown just as the rocket is about to launch. You are here because the specific number you saw following the white flash, whether it was 1111, 1212, or your own birth date, was not a coincidence, it was a celestial timestamp. The angels are revealing that this number is the combination code to a spiritual safe that has been locked since your birth. Michael is worried because he sees you treating these numbers as random glitches, but he is screaming that the universe is literally counting down the seconds until your karmic debt is paid in full. If you disconnect before this message concludes, you risk missing the green light that signals it is safe to move forward, leaving you stuck at the red light of stagnation for another year. You must not disconnect, for Michael is revealing that this number is a sign that the portal of rapid manifestation is open right now, meaning your next thought will become your reality instantly. The reason this specific moment is the most dangerous yet the most powerful is that Michael has detected a mental block, trying to sabotage you at the finish line. God is revealing that as you get closer to your breakthrough, a sudden wave of imposter syndrome. The feeling that you aren't good enough or that this is too good to be true, will try to drown you. The shock comes from the realization that this doubt is not yours. It is a parasitic thought, sent by the dark forces to make you fold your hand when you hold the winning cards. If you skip this video, you agree with the doubt, but if you stay, Michael will use his sword of truth to sever this mental chain. He is saying that you don't need to feel ready, you just need to be willing. The universe is showing that the loss you suffered recently was actually a divine eviction. God cleared out the tenants who were not paying rent in your life to make room for the royalty that is moving in. Something huge is waiting for you in the silence of this very night, a specific dream visitation that will answer the question that has kept you awake for weeks. Archangel Michael wants you to know that tonight, your spirit will be pulled into a strategy room while you sleep, where the blueprint for your next 5 years will be handed to you. Do not disconnect, for the final instruction is vital. Place a glass of water by your bedside tonight. The angels are saying that water acts as a spiritual conductor, ensuring that when you wake up, you will remember every detail of the solution given to you. Hold on, for the answers are coming in your sleep, and you must be prepared to receive them. My beloved child, rush to your bedside the moment you wake up, for the glass of water mentioned in the last prophecy is not just liquid, it is a spiritual barometer that has captured the energy of the night. Archangel Michael is warning that to pour this water away without examining it is to destroy the evidence of a battle that was fought for you while you slept. You are here because if you find bubbles clinging to the side of the glass or if the water appears cloudy, do not drink it. The angels are revealing that these bubbles are the physical manifestation of the psychic attacks and nightmares that Michael caught in his net before they could enter your mind. If you scroll away now, you risk dismissing this sign as simple physics, missing the terrifying truth that something tried to access your subconscious but was trapped in the water instead. You must not disconnect, for Michael is commanding you to dispose of this water outside your home or down the toilet immediately, flushing away the toxic extract of your enemy's jealousy. The reason this morning ritual is the pivot point of your entire week is that Michael has performed a system reboot on your emotional state. God is revealing that the heavy fog and the morning dread you usually feel have been replaced by a strange, quiet numbness. Do not mistake this for emptiness. It is divine detachment. The shock comes from the realization that the specific person who usually triggers your anxiety will send you a text or speak to you today, and you will feel nothing, no anger, no fear, just silence. If you skip this video, you might try to force yourself to care, reconnecting the cord that Michael just severed. But if you stay, you will accept this new superpower of indifference, which is the ultimate revenge against those who wanted to see you suffer. Something huge is waiting for you in the middle of your chest right now, a specific physical sensation known as the flutter. Archangel Michael wants you to know that within the next hour, you will feel a sudden skipping of a heartbeat or a warm vibration in your chest center. Do not call the doctor yet, this is not a palpitation. It is the cracking of the armor around your heart. The universe is showing that for years, you have built a wall to protect yourself, but now that you are safe, the wall is coming down to let a massive wave of unconditional love enter. Do not disconnect, for the next revelation involves a specific initial of a name that will appear in an unexpected place, confirming exactly who is coming to fill that space in your heart. Hold on, for your heart is opening, and love is marching in. My beloved child, freeze your gaze and do not let your attention wander, for we have reached the revelation of the specific initial that Archangel Michael promised, and to scroll away now is to erase the name of your destiny helper before they can even introduce themselves. You are here because the flutter in your heart was the knock, and the initial you are about to see, or have just seen repeated on a license plate, a billboard, or a text message, is the guest. The angels are revealing that this letter corresponds to the first name of a person who is holding the missing piece of your life's puzzle. Michael is worried because he sees you dismissing this as a random coincidence, but he is screaming that this is a cosmic introduction. If you disconnect before this message concludes, you risk walking past this person when they physically appear, mistaking an angel for a stranger. You must not disconnect, for Michael is revealing that this person is sent to repair the damage the liar from Part 11 caused. The reason this moment requires absolute secrecy is that Michael has detected a spiritual spy. God is revealing that the moment you speak this initial out loud or tell your friends about this sign, the negative energy of the envious one will try to block the connection. The shock comes from the realization that your silence is the incubator for this miracle. If you skip this video, you might impulsively share your joy too soon, aborting the blessing before it is born. But if you stay, Michael will place a seal of silence over your lips. He is saying that this connection is too fragile to be exposed to the harsh opinions of others right now. The universe is showing that this new person is the safe harbor you have been praying for, but you must let them dock in secret. Something huge is waiting for you in the immediate future, a physical confirmation involving a sudden glitch on your phone or computer. Archangel Michael wants you to know that within the next 24 hours, your screen will freeze, flash, or shut down unexpectedly. Do not panic, this is not a virus. It is the static of arrival. The massive energy of this new person is so strong that it is literally interfering with your electronics as they get closer to your timeline. Do not disconnect, for the final secret involves a specific song that will start playing in your head or on the radio immediately after this glitch, containing the exact message you need to hear. Hold on, for the playlist of your life is changing, and the love song is about to begin. My beloved child, hold your breath and stand completely still, for we have reached the absolute summit of this divine intervention, and Archangel Michael is warning that to close this video before the screen fades to black is to walk away from the altar just as the crown is being placed on your head. You have survived the warnings, you have acknowledged the signs, and you have faced the truth about the hidden enemies. Now, the cosmic integration begins. The angels are revealing that everything you have suffered up until this minute was merely the boot camp for the massive leadership role you are about to step into. You are no longer the victim of the plot, you are the master of the outcome. Michael is standing directly in front of you right now, lowering his sword to signal that the battle is officially over and the territory is yours. The reason this final second is the most critical is that a spiritual contract is being placed in your hands for a signature. God is revealing that your viewing of this message was the interview, and your stay until this very moment is your acceptance of the blessing. To physically stamp this contract and lock this high-frequency protection into your DNA, I ask you to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell right now. By doing this, you are not just clicking a button. You are sending a signal flare to the universe that says, I am open to receive. Do not hesitate, for this simple act is the amen to your own prayer, sealing the door against the negativity we just removed and opening the floodgates for the abundance that has been waiting for your permission to enter. Something huge is waiting for you the moment silence falls, a profound, heavy sense of peace that will settle over your shoulders like a warm blanket. Archangel Michael wants you to know that within the next 72 hours, the first physical fruit of this video will appear, an unexpected deposit, a reconciled relationship, or a sudden burst of energy. The search is over, the thief has been caught, and your time of weeping has turned into a season of harvesting. Walk forward with your head high, for the angels have cleared the path, and the miracle you were looking for is looking right back at you.